Alright everyone, it's me, you already know who, it's the first builder. I'm gonna be playing some terraria and going out a bit of a rant today. Let me change volume controls a bit. I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant today on why I hate everything. So, if you don't live under a rock and you actually watch this channel, well, I'm pretty sure you are aware that I get in a lot of arguments online. I mean, one of my very first videos was saying I'm better than someone else. But I want to say something. If you repeat after me, you have no life. I do it to add to comedic value. If you do it, it's just rude. Like, almost every time I do it, I have said sorry. Like, if you go back to the comments on the now unlisted video, you could actually see me saying, hey, sorry, yeah, I was having a bad day, something like that, because I was just taking my anger out. And I've honestly slowed down on that. But then we get to recent events that have happened to me. So one of my friends, we're gonna call him by his YouTube channel name, Snorzard, they were playing a game and they decided to introduce me to one of their friends. Her gamer tag is just their name, so I'm gonna name them Stinky Friend. Purely for their privacy's sake. But, from the get-go, we got off on a bad start. We were playing Minecraft on a realm that Danger Game Zone, so you already know. You already know it is not going to be a good realm, based off that fact alone. But, so basically, here we are, playing this game. He sees me taking stuff out of the chest at Snorzard's base, and equates this to me stealing, despite the fact that at this time, not only had Snorzard stolen from me, he stole like 30 diamonds, because I had gone on several mining trips and come back to find all my diamonds missing. But not only had that happened, but also, this was my base too. He and I shared a base because, like, 2 days earlier, someone covered it in lava. And I'm pretty sure you can guess who, based off of who owns the realm. So, oh, sorry, hit that quick. So basically, here we are, me dead, asking for my stuff back, and he's saying, no, you stole everything. I ask him, wait, what? What do you mean? I didn't steal anything. That was all mine, too. And he goes on a rant. We fight. We dabble in a small amount of tomfoolery by taking a singular item. And whenever he goes into my base and sees some crafting stations... Ooh, yes. When he sees some crafting stations that unfortunately went missing at his base, he thought I stole them, and the funniest thing ensues. So basically, he gets Danger Games to ban me from the server. And then he goes on a whole thing, plants diamonds into a chest that belonged to him, and said, oh, so that if someone steals it, we know who it is. Because everyone knows except for this one guy, which, that's a horrible plan. What if someone steals, because this was in a community chest, too. It's the funniest part about it. It was in a community chest. So basically, turns out someone stole the diamonds, and I hadn't been able to get on the server in, like, several weeks. Because I had been grounded for something I do not want to mention. And they say, nope, he did it. Ban him right here, right now. Yep, do it. And yeah, I got banned all because this guy was being a stinky little gremlin boy, to put it brief. So, here I am, currently really upset because I got banned for no reason. turns out Danger Games was in on the scheme, because I'm 99% it was him that actually stole the diamonds for it. So it's all gone horribly wrong for everyone except for them. Because they're happy that I'm gone, and wouldn't you know it, apparently, they found, get this, soul sand in my chest? Horrifying, I know. Don't you hate it whenever you find soul sand in someone else's chest in their base, even though you have no right looking in someone else's base? Also, I would like to say, this is after I made my own base. Like, whenever he caught me in the chest, it was because I was trying to move to my own base. He was from the base I had recently been sharing. But they looked at my chest and they saw soul sand, and they said that was the reason I was banned, because the soul sand in the chest meant that I was going to spawn a wither. Excuse me. How? How does having soul sand equate to spawning a wither? Like, I'm pretty sure my audience is at least slightly aware of how to play Minecraft, considering that was what initially sparked my YouTube channel, being Minecraft test videos with the stupidest names, because I thought that was cool. Well, and Minecraft fake speedruns. That in a combination with my singing monsters was really the beginning to my channel, so I'm assuming you guys know you need a bit more than 4 soul sand to spawn a wither. A wither is a really hard thing to not only fight, which is why it actually would have been a smart idea to spawn one, but it is also an incredibly difficult thing to spawn in. Because not only do you need that soul sand, which some people think is hard to get based off your nether luck, because you might get lucky and spawn in the middle of a soul sand valley. We didn't have that on that seed. We spawned far from any soul sand valleys, and the closest thing we got to a soul sand valley was a basalt delta. We had literally every nether biome except for soul sand valley and wastes, but no one cares about nether wastes. But yeah, they thought that because I had this soul sand, I was going to spawn wither. But that's not even mentioning the lack of ease of access to get soul sand. Why would I go out of my way to, go get it if I really want to do stuff? I have plenty of gunpowder in my chest, which I'm surprised they didn't mention at that moment. Like, that's just something comical I find in the whole thing. But, not only would it have been extremely dumb for me to have spawned a wither, because my base was also right next to everyone else's. We had a weird community thing. Like, I'll see if I can actually recreate it right now. So basically, this is the whole area. We had our base. The base went down like this in a pattern like that, where it just went in a weird Z. And everyone had their base there, with the exception of like 1 or 2 people. With those 2 people being nomads that hadn't been seen on the server in like half a year. So anyways, I'm pretty upset about this at this point, considering I also had an alibi, being the whole I was grounded, so I couldn't have put that in my chest. But here's another thing. Tell me, my experienced griefers who are among the top few along with I on how to cause tomfoolery on servers. If you are going to steal something or plot the destruction of something using an insane amount of material. Because remember, it would have been better for me to use TNT. Or if you're planning on doing something that's so destructive that if anyone even got a hint that you were going to do it, it would equate the end of the server for you. Do you think it would be smart to put that in a chest? To those few of you that said yes, congrats. I do not like you. You are stinky, dinky, and no bueno. The real answer is no. You keep it in your inventory or you keep it in your ender chest because no one can access those. And at this time, no one had an ender chest. So the only place I would have had my stuff would be in my inventory. Which, the funniest part is, no one would have been able to see if they really banned me. So let's say hypothetically I was plotting the destruction of the server, and they just happened to find a couple of things of soul sand in my chest. That shouldn't be proof. So I'm saying this to all of my aspiring server owners out there, because I too am trying to make a server. Think it'd be fun. Probably won't be. Whatever you do. Wait, whoa, why is there a tax collector here? Oh, that's a lot of gold. Nice. I'm just gonna ignore that. But if you really do want to prevent the destruction of your server in every way you know possible, don't grab at strings. If you're gonna do something, make sure you have evidence, proof, whatever. Because here I am, still upset because now I'm being treated differently by the person that caused it all. Even though I'm trying to become, you know, a friend of theirs. All because they had strings and they grabbed at them pretty well. So if you own a server, first of all, don't be a Danger Games. Be cool. Second of all, if you're gonna make a big decision like banning someone, either have tremendous amounts of proof or don't do it. Anyways, that's gonna be this, whatever. It's been for like 30, maybe 20 minutes, I don't know. Probably closer than 10 now that I think about it. So yeah, that's just my small piece of advice from the tip of the adviceberg for all of you. Don't be dumb.